Good morning, friends. It's a bright, early Friday morning because we're going to Carolina Let's Get Organized. It is 5:19 in the morning. Starts at 8. Normally I wouldn't go quite this early, but number one, I woke up excited at like 4:30, so I was like, screw it. I'm getting up, I'm getting around, and I'm going. And the other reason is it's a really good sale. Last week there wasn't as many, well, honestly there wasn't really any good sales, but I went to one because it was decent, and I did find good stuff. I wouldn't say it was one of the better sales or spectacular sales, but hey, it was still good. It was put on by Full House. But this week there's 2 good sales, and I was like, oh, why couldn't one of you been last week? But so be it. So of the 2, because the other one is put on by Crabtree, which was the same one that I went to where I got the $6 mirror. Well, not the same estate sale, but the same company. So, and I'll link that in the description if you haven't seen that one where I got that fantastic mirror. But they're both good, sound amazing, and I'd love to go to both. So I'm going to Carolina Let's Get Organized first because it has more of what I want and I'm looking for and I'm interested in. Carolina Let's Get Organized. This one's in a very large house. It has a lot of wonderful items, Christmas holiday items that I want, tarnished silverware that I want. It has some brass elements, some books. I mean, it just has a lot of amazing things. So we'll see what we find. Carolina, let's get going. Well, welcome, friends. That was quite the estate sale. First of all, when I got there, it was dark. I think I got there at about 5:30. And I was number 5 in line already at 5:30, so I don't know how early the other ones got there. There was a gentleman there. I don't recognize him. I haven't seen him at other sales, but he said it's been a long time since he went to any, and his daughter was there. She's something. She was something. 16 years old, and seemed to think she knows the world at 16. So. And very loud, and yeah, she had a voice that carries. Then Harry was there, and learned that Harry not only in his collecting ladders, also repairs and restores old Costco chairs, like the kind a lot of us remember our grandmas having, where it's the chair with little steps in the bottom that you can pull out so you can use it as a step stool. My grandma had a red one, so he restores those and sells them. And evidently he goes to twice a year in, I think it's Liberty. I don't remember if it's Liberty Falls. Anyway, it's Liberty Antique Festival, and it's twice a year. It's the last weekend in April and last weekend in September every year here in North Carolina. And Harry takes antiques there and sells them that he has found at estate sales. So he's getting ready to do that at the end of this month. And then Wayne was there, no Sheila. Sheila was staying home sleeping. Guess they went to, I think they said Goldsboro. There was an antique estate sale they went to yesterday. So it's been a long time since I've seen Sheila. I'm kind of missing her a little bit. It's quite the same, but Wayne, I'm kind of the combination between Wayne and Harry, because Harry collects mostly to resell in his antique stuff, and Wayne collects just because he likes to, which makes me feel better about him getting that blue and white cat I wanted. That somehow, instead of, I don't know, I guess to me it's like if he was reselling it, I was kind of sad because I would have wanted to have it to keep, and nope, he's keeping it because he likes it and he feels good about it, and it just sparked his eye. So I get that, which I guess kudos for him if he did resell it. It'd just be nice if he did, like, where are you reselling it to and could I afford it? Because I would totally buy it. But whatever. But he's just collecting what catches his eye, which is what I do for myself and the shop. It's about 50-50. Sometimes more for me, sometimes more for the shop. So in this haul, it's probably more for me, but I still a lot of stuff going in the shop because this was a very big haul. So pretty excited. I filled up 3 boxes there, and by the time I transferred it to the bags in my cars, because we always try and take the boxes back so they can reuse them, I ended up with 4 bags of stuff. So strap on and get ready, because here we go. It's going to be a haul, and I'll try and you know, might be a little bit of a longer video just because of that. So here we go. The stuff I'm going to show first is all for the shop. So if you see anything in this stuff, it's probably already out there in the shop because I try and get it out there a couple days after the video. So let's start with this. I got a set of bookends that are books. So aren't those fun? I kind of wanted to keep them, but our shelves are full, so there's no room even for bookends. So these are going in my shop. It'll be a little bit heavy, but still pretty cool. So if you would like some bookends, they'll be in my shop. Then I got this, and I almost wanted to keep it, and sometimes I still think about it, but I don't really need it or have space for it, but it's a rooster. My mom liked roosters and collected them, and it is a pretty rooster, so I don't know. It's kind of iffy, so might still keep it because I'm kind of partial to it. We'll see. I am undecided. Then I got this set of gold, made in England, it says on the bottom, candlesticks, pretty ornate. You would need a smaller candle because it's not a lot of space and the tops need cleaned a little bit. But hey, if you've got a smaller candle, that's pretty cool little candle holder. Then I got this candle snuffer, and I have, I think, a couple candle snuffers, so I figure I didn't need another one. But this is a nice long one, as you can see, nice long wooden handled one. So this is really pretty neat. And then there's also one here that's an angel, so for Christmas. So there's that candle snuffer. Then I got a couple pairs of scissors. I'm going to keep this pair, but this pair is going in my shop. So if you want a really good scissor, or if you just like how old they look because they've been around and been loved, one of these will be in my shop. And I got this old brass bell. And it does work, as you can hear. And on the bottom it is marked Made in India. So if you'd like a bell, maybe to use or just set out. And then I thought this was pretty fun. This different, all patchy little kitty cat. I've never seen anything like it. And I honestly don't know what it's made out of. I almost wonder if it's one of those ceramic ones and then they just covered it. I don't know, but it's got felt on the bottom. So this will be in my shop if you'd like something that's kind of unique. And then this says it's a moule grater made in France. You can see it right there, but nice old grater. So I thought that would be fun if you like some old kitchen utensils for your decor. Then these my daughter is actually going to take, but got a pair of 2 8x10 brass frames. I always like those old brass frames, so Haley's going to take those for her apartment. And then I thought this would be fun if somebody wants some decor for Christmas. It's nice and heavy. It's weird because it's not heavy overall, but the lid is very heavy because it feels almost like a solid pewter piece. But look at the detailing of that Santa. So I'm going to put him in my shop. Then I have 2 sets of these, one set for myself and one set for my shop. So this set's going in the shop of just cute little salt and peppers. So got 2 sets of those, one for me, one for the shop. Then I got this beautiful old vintage cake topper. The bottom almost feels like it's maybe a plaster or a ceramic or something, but I love the lace detailing. I did think about keeping it, but I've pretty much got all the bride and groom pieces I like, so this one's going to go in my shop. And then this little guy, I thought he's really cute for like woodland decor. He's marked on the bottom Jasco, made in Taiwan, and he's lint remover, but I thought he would be cute in a like woodland decor. And then the last set, I'll show you the teapot first. It's a children's china set. So it comes with the teapot, sugar creamer, a little platter for everything to sit on, and then the itty bitty teacups and saucers to go with it. So what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-piece set of a children's little teacup set. So all that stuff you just saw, minus the frames, is going in the shop. The rest of this is all of my stuff, unless I get bored of it. And then eventually sometimes I've enjoyed it and I put it in the shop and someone else can enjoy it. So that's one of the bonuses of having a shop. When I decide to change decor or downsize, it goes to the shop so someone else can enjoy it. So I bought this. Well, it was only $6. And I know it's not handmade, but I love the rich colors of it. So keeping that, especially for just $6, I love all the rich colors. Nice, heavy for winter nights. Then I found this nativity scene with the Holy Family. I thought would be really neat at Christmas time. I like that it's kind of simple, but yet not completely faceless, because some of them are too simple and it kind of bothers me. I found an Old Testament book. This one's from 1951. And I love the old worn look to it. So we got that one. And then this one is God's Minute. And it's from 1923. So it's like a little devotional. Plus, I thought the book was really pretty. And then this one is The Words of Jesus. And it's marked 1944. So look at the graphics. Sermon on the Mount. Transfiguration. Stills the storm. I just think that is so cool. Love the age on it. And then there's this one. It's showing some age, but I love that about it. It's Testament and Psalms. So, 1894. So it's the New Testament, and then at the back it has all the Psalms. So, love this, love this, love this. Then I think these are identical, but I don't care because I just think they're so cute. 2 little quail. They'll be great for my Thanksgiving decor because I decorate fall right now. Then we have Halloween. Then I have Thanksgiving. Then I have Christmas. So these will be perfect at Thanksgiving time to change things up. And speaking of holidays, I found this for Halloween. Because mostly I decided when I started thinking about my Halloween decor, I mostly do jack-o'-lanterns and black cats. I mean, I have maybe 1 or 2 other things that are not black cats or jack-o'-lanterns. But for the most part, it's jack-o'-lanterns and black cats. Because there's something about them that I love. I don't do any like spooky, creepy stuff. I don't do any like no witches, no vampires, no zombies. Yeah, I don't even really do skeletons. I do have a skeleton that's wood that I got last year, and I'm thinking about kind of aging it so it looks a little older because it kind of looks a little new from what I remember. But yeah, mostly black cats and pumpkins are what I like. And I love it if it looks vintage, which I get this doesn't look that old, but I don't care. I still love it. Then I found a silver tray. I love this. On the back, let's see, it says made in Sheffield, England. So look at that. And it's got the little feet on the bottom. I mean, they're not much of a foot, but I don't care. And I love the weight to it. I love the pattern in it. I love the handles. I love silver so much. Speaking of silverware, I got a bunch more silverware. So I have this one. It's marked, let's see, Crabtree Stainless, Japan, butter knife. And, whoops, I don't want to lose my quail. Here, there we go. And then I have this one. It's marked, looks like Versailles, Stainless, Japan. And I know they're not very tarnished, but I absolutely love the detailing on the handles. I mean, they just don't make stuff pretty like that. Then I have this one that's a cake server, pie server, international silver plate. And it does have some tarnish to it, which I absolutely love. And then this isn't really silverware. I'm assuming it's a can opener. Maybe a pop bottle opener. But I love the chippy wood and age on it. So love this. Then my pair of scissors. And my salt and peppers. And then I got this itty bitty spoon. And it doesn't look like it's marked, but I love how small it is. I love the detailing on it. So it will go in my little collection. And then I have this one. It's marked North Carolina Aquariums. And then on the back, it's made in Britain. So looks like it's pewter. It's kind of soft. I could bend it a little bit. But the fact that it's here in North Carolina, I like that. And speaking of North Carolina, we have this one that has our state bird on it. It says North Carolina. So our state bird, the cardinal. And I like the detailing and shape of that spoon. And then they actually had this, which I thought was so cool. And it says Fayetteville. And it has the market house on it. And I thought that was pretty amazing. I love stuff from the city since we live here. So it has all that detailing. And then I don't know what this is for. If anyone knows, it says made in China, but it's an itty bitty tiny ladle, and it has a little lip over here, a little spout. So anyone have any ideas what this teeny tiny ladle would be used for? But I love it. And then there's this spoon marked Debbie N. A. Rogers Silver Overlaid Oneida. Again, I love the detail and the tarnish on it. And then there's this one that is silver bell, silver plate maybe. But I just love the detail and the tarnish. That will get me every time. The more detailed they are, the more tarnished they are, the more I love them. And then the last two little ones. This one is marked Sterling, and then there's another one marked Oneida. But look at these teeny tiny forks. I love them. This one is the Sterling. I'm assuming it's like a relish fork maybe. And then child's fork. Love them. And then I got this. It says Cumberland County Schools Excellence of Education. A nice letter opener with our state of North Carolina on it. So love that. And I don't know how many of you remember these. This one's, I don't see a date on it, 1992. So 32 years old. But I love this, that it has that 3D effect on it. So bought that because I just love that. And then trying to decide what's next. I bought myself Snoopy. It's Camp Snoopy collection because I love the Peanuts characters, especially Snoopy and Woodstock and Linus. Those are my three favorites. But love that. Then I found this little kitty, and it does have a sticker on it, but I can't really. Nope, Japan. So cute little kitty for Japan. And I'll be keeping that little kitty because I just like how sweet it looks. And then I was so excited to see these at the sale. This one, it's not really, it's got a marking. It looks like TX747. But look at that. Look at the crazing. I know some of it's wearing off, but that's what I love about it. And then these two are actually marked Japan on the bottom. How amazing are those? And there's the Japan marks. But I just love how cute they are. So I think I have one or two other Santa mugs. I don't know that I want a whole big collection of them, but I do like some of them. I mean, that's kind of how all my collections go. I don't want all of the cats I see, but I do want some of the cats I see. And then here I have this. I thought the picture was really pretty. And it's a Christmas Carol book, Loved Christmas Carols. It has from 1949. I was going to say it does have some great graphics. So I thought that would be fun to have at Christmas time. look at the pictures. Thought that was lovely. Then I have a couple of old cookbooks. Let's see, this one's Hay Street United Methodist Church, 2003, so not that old, but still 20 years. And then this one is Cooking with Our Caps Off, 1961, so that's older than me. And this is one of the things I saw in the picture, so I knew I wanted it. And so honestly, the first room I walked to in the house was the holiday room, because there was a lot of holiday stuff. Besides the Santas, they had this, and it's marked made in India, but I've never seen anything like it, and I think it's amazing. I'm going to have to probably see about the sizing, because the candle holders look a little bit smaller, but I don't care. I'll figure that out. I love it. So I got that for myself. And speaking of brass, I have a couple of brass sconces that are in my living room now that I'm going to switch out for my shop, because I found these that I like better. So there will be some brass sconces in my shop, just not these. These are going to be the new ones, and they're marked made in Korea, but love them. Love the detailing, love the shape. I love them. And then I'm usually not a restaurant wear person, because this is Syracuse, China, USA. But I don't know, there's something about the shape and the pattern that just spoke to me. And so collected this plate. Probably actually going to eat off of it. I don't see myself displaying it, because I actually like it and want to eat off of it. Then I got a bag of old Christmas cookie cutters. This one's got a chip on it, but I don't care. I will just bury it in with my other. I have some of the old steel cookie cutters in a jar that I use to display at Christmas time. So I'm just going to put these with it, because I think that will be just, or goodness, even just sitting here on a plate like that, how cute is that? And I know they've got stickers on it, but I kind of actually like the stickers on it as well. Just shows they were loved. Then I got this music called Snow Globe, and I would play it, but I don't want YouTube to be crabbing at me. So here's a musical snow globe for myself. I love the look of it. I like the music that it plays and the way it sounds. So pretty excited about that. Then I got myself this little bunny. It's made in China, but I thought it would be great this Easter. I love all the little flowers and detailing on it. I just think it's so pretty. And then I'm going to use this for, it's an angel, but to me I think of it kind of more of a Cupid. So I want to use this for Valentine's Day. I mean, how cute is she? And there are little angels and even her little butt. She's just so cute. So got that. And I got this for myself from my little apple collection. It's marked made in Korea. So I can go put it with my fall decor right now. And now we have some ornaments. I always look at the ornaments, even though I have quite a few, just because I love the older ornaments, and I love to have my tree as full as possible. So I found this little tuxedo kitty cat guy with a scarf. Thought he was pretty cute. And this one, I know my mom didn't make it, still got some tinsel stuck to it, but it reminds me of the kind my mom used to make. She used to make these beaded ones, and I thought, I love it. Love it. Reminds me of my mama. So I got that one. And then there was a bag of these, and I'm pretty sure, I checked with Aunt Penny, but I'm pretty sure they're Shiny Brights. They say on the top here, made in the USA, but you can tell they're pretty old. I'm a little sad this one's a little cracked back here, but I don't care. I'll still display it. So there was that one. Then there's this one where it says Merry Christmas. And even though they're scratched up, I love that about them. Just means they're loved. And then there's this one with some more little detailing, and it also says made in the USA. So love those. And the last two things, I've been really looking and collecting ceramic pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, because my goal is for October is I'd really love to have a bunch of them on my fireplace. So I found this itty bitty one. I know it's not that old, but I still like it, so that's all that matters to me. So I found that guy. And then I found this one, which he might be older, I don't really know, but love him too. So there is my great big haul today. Thank you for joining me and for seeing the haul, and I can't wait for you to come back because I really enjoy hearing from you. That's been one of my most favorite things about YouTube is the friends that I'm making and meeting on there. I love hearing from you. I love knowing what's going on with you and what you're thinking and what you're up to. It's a great community and I love it. So thank you very much. And oh, we should have a Bible verse, shouldn't we? Here we go. Prayer. Today's prayer. Truly he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. Psalm 62:6. And you know, that's true, that the more things I go through in life that are a struggle and that are a challenge, the more I find out he really is my rock. And that to have my foundation in my life built on anything else is like sinking sand. There was a song my daughter loved, and it was one of my favorites as a child too, about the wise man built his house upon the rock, and the foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rains came tumbling down, and the floods came up. And that's so true, because if you build your life on anything else, it just shifts. You know, whether you built it on a job, you could lose your job. If you built it on your friends, they could abandon you. You could build it on your family, they might leave you or die or not care anymore. Or you build it on a spouse, they can't always be around either. You know, maybe you build it on accumulating stuff from estate sales, but that stuff can be destroyed. Floods, tornadoes, hurricanes, fires. The only thing that can never be taken from you, no matter what, is God. That faith that you can have in him is rock solid, and nobody can take it from you, no matter what. No matter what. I mean, Jesus promised that all those that chose him, that he were chosen for him at the beginning of the world, that God selected to become his, he has never let go of. That he will keep them until we're all together at the very end. So it's so comforting to have something like that that you can count on. So there you go. Anyhow, thanks for joining me, and bye for now. How about some bonus material? So I did end up styling my scissors right there. Thought that would look nice. I like those old worn scissors. Then I put my brass apple right here, my little apple bell, added it to this little vignette for fall. Like how it looks. Then some of my books, I added 3 over here. I like how they look right there underneath the wood apple, and added a few of the spoons right here and forks. You know me and my silverware. And then the bigger book I thought would look good underneath the autumn jewel tea. So a little bit of a bonus decor for you.